Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at this week's Sunday Preview. This video is sponsored by the Game Bunker. More on that later. Sunday Preview. The third season of Blood Bowl is underway. The stands are packed and the pies are steaming, and the third season of Blood Bowl is about to kick off. Featuring a brand new box packed with miniatures, slick update rules, and make this the most fun. Featuring a brand new box packed with miniatures and slick updated rules that makes this the most fun, engaging version of Blood Bowl to date. Blow the whistle, ref. Alright, so we locally did a Blood Bowl season and it was a ton of fun, but honestly it needs some tightened up rules, so hopefully this takes care of those issues. Blood Bowl 3rd Season. Blitz into the new edition of Blood Bowl with a box set that's action-packed and bursting at the seams with violent sporting action. Headlined by two brand new teams from the fair lands of Bretonnia and the sweeping sands of Necromunda. This box contains a complete Blood Bowl experience with a full 200-page rulebook, double-sided pitch and dugouts, 37 new game tokens for tracking injuries and statuses, templates, dice, and even handy cheat sheets that'll help you get through your first few games without, ironically, enough cheating. Alright, so here we see the new Blood Bowl box, and it's got your pitches, your dugouts, all your tokens, your measuring devices, and of course a couple of teams, the rulebook, the cheat sheets. Looks pretty good to me. The third season of Blood Bowl builds upon the strong foundations of its predecessor to refine the game rather than making sweeping changes to its core, with revised rules and page layouts making it easier than ever to join in with the mayhem. More interested in the new miniatures? Check out the description of each team below. Alright, so we have the Blood Bowl official rulebook, 3rd season edition, and it looks pretty thick, which is both good and bad. Already have the teams you want and just need to update your rules in the new edition. The official rulebook 3rd season edition is also available for pre-order separately, containing all the same rules and background content as the regular book. Alright, so the first team is the Bretonnian Brion Barons, and they look pretty freaking cool. Definitely a big fan of these new miniatures. They got nice detail, they got that Bretonnian look. Love the helmets, love the style, very cool. The nobles of Bretonnia bring their very best to the Blood Bowl pitch, using heavily armored knights and loyal squires to dominate the field and break through the defensive lines before slaying forth to the end zone. Each team comes with 12 multi-part plastic players, 6 Bretonnian squire linemen, 2 knight catchers, 2 knight throwers, and 2 grail knight blitzers, as well as 2 double-sided Blood Bowl coins, 2 turn and reroll markers, and 4 balls. Very nice. Alright, and then for the Tomb Kings, we have the Necromunda Nightmares. The undead lords of Necromunda rise from the sands and bring a touch of ancient class to the field of Blood Bowl. They play as a highly technical team that requires each player to do their utmost, and reap grand rewards when their tactical plays pay off. Each team comes with 14 multi-part plastic players, 2 Tomb King blitzers, 2 Tomb King throwers, 4 Tomb King guardians, and 6 skeleton linemen, as well as 2 double-sided Blood Bowl coins, 2 turn and reroll markers, and 4 balls. So again, really nice style right here. Definitely have the Tomb Kings look and feel to them. I really like the tokens and balls, very cool. Games Workshop has definitely knocked it out of the park with these. Nice miniatures, great look and style for both teams. Alright, and then we have some official game tokens. Track all the important statuses and game rules with the invaluable set of game tokens, which can tell you at a glance when a player is injured, stunned, rolling on the floor, or suffering from a manner of other malades. Each set contains 37 tokens in total as follows: 14 reversible stunned and prone tokens, 1 blitz token, 6 distracted tokens, 5 eye gouge tokens, 4 chomp tokens, 2 rooted tokens, 2 dodgy snack tokens, 1 thrown player or bomb token, and 1 ball token with possession and loose ball sides, and 1 Blood Bowl ball. And then we have a Blood Bowl team double-sided pitch and dugout sets. Keep your home field advantage by playing on a pitch board themed after your team choice. With Bretonnians teaming up in the castle courtyard decked out with fleur-de-lis symbols with well-worn flagstones, while the Tomb Kings play inside one of their own tombs, complete with Dark and Wailing Souls variants on the other side. Each set also comes with 2 double-sided dugout themes after both sides of their respective boards, handy for tracking your score, reserves, rerolls, and knocked out and injured players. Now a quick word from today's sponsor, Game Bunker. Game Bunker carries a full range of Games Workshop products including miniatures, terrain, paint, tools, and more. Game Bunker offers 15% off MSRP for most Games Workshop products with the discount code WHMS. Receive free shipping in the continental United States on orders over $145. Online orders ship out within 24 hours. Game Bunker is a veteran-owned business. Use affiliate link below, enter discount code WHMS to save 15% on most items at checkout. For fast, friendly service with a discount on your favorite tabletop wargaming purchases, visit GameBunker.net and let them know that Warhammer Man sent you. And then we have some Blood Bowl team reference card packs. Spend less time flicking through the books and more time making bone-crushing plays with the aid of team reference packs for Bretonnia and Tomb King teams. Each pack contains 4 player reference cards, 16 blank player cards, 4 ball and pitch special rule cards, and 2 skill reference cards. And then we have some Blood Bowl team dice sets. Show your support for a team of choice with a pack or 2 of themed Blood Bowl dice. Each pack contains 7 dice, 3 6-sided block dice, 2 regular 6-sided dice, 1 8-sided scatter dice, and 1 16-sided dice. With Bretonnian teams getting rich red swirled dice with white pips and team logo on the 6 face, while the Tomb Kings sport gold and brown swirled dice with turquoise pips and their own icon on the 6 face. So very cool, definitely some nice looking dice here. And the Blood Bowl dice are actually different than your standard dice. So I guess there is an argument to why you would want to pick some of these up, even though the dice boycott continues. And then we have Spike Journals, issues 19 and 20. The next 2 issues of the In-World, the Blood Bowl Sports Journal, will be up for pre-order at the same time, with issue 19 shining a spotlight on the Bretonnian Barons and the other Bretonnian teams, while issue 20 pays homage to the Anglis Tomb Kings and their varied undead teams. Each issue also includes rules for thematic league cups, played amidst the rolling fields of Bretonia and the wind-scoured deserts of the Neckara, respectively, accompanied by Mindy Pine Whistle's regular gossip column, the unmissable chat with the rat, and more. And then we also have a Warhammer 40k collector's gift set. Treat the Warhammer fans in your life with a slice of the 41st millennial with the new Warhammer 40,000 collector's gift set, containing a 12-month 2026 calendar, an A5-line notebook, and pen, all adorned in the awesome Warhammer 40k artwork. And then we also have Vagabond Squadron. Hard flying, hard fighting, and in defiance of the face of all odds are the Vagabond trademarks. But their latest deployment against the overwhelming might of the orc invasion of Kanai Tertius will test them like never before in the new novel Vagabond Squadron by Robbie McNevin. The integration of the fledgling aviator divisions among high command, and the rising threat of Xenos air superiority means the Vagabonds now face their most desperate mission yet. Its full details known only to squadron leader Cassandra Oza. Fighting will be fierce, and this time not all the Vagabond Squadron will make it home. This exciting novel of airborne daring do will be up for pre-order in hardback, ebook, and MP3 audiobook editions, while a glorious special edition will also be available for major fans of the Imperium Flying Court. The special edition features an extra short story for luck and is bound in alternative cover with blue details and light blue ribbon page markers. It will be available to pre-order alongside other editions strictly while stocks last. So very cool, definitely a nice cover. Always a big fan of these special edition books, and they do sell out quickly. And then we have Starseer Ruin, a Seraphon novel. A determined skink Starseer sets out to locate the wreck of an ancient Seraphon ship in his Starseer's Ruin, the next full-page novel by Adrian Tchaikovsky. Author of Days of Ascension, Irixi Starseer, Valskar Helm, and Perlo all seek the wrecked temple ship in search of power and riches. But unbeknownst to them, a greater and more insidious enemy arises to threaten the great plan. Starseer Ruin will be available in hardback, ebook, and MP3 audiobook editions. So definitely a big week for the Blood Bowl fans out there. Anytime a new edition comes out, always a great time to jump into the game. If you've been interested in it in the past, the box sets are nice value. Definitely have some savings over picking up the individual components. I'm interested to see what changes they make to the 3rd edition, as honestly the 2nd edition was rather crunchy. I do like a nice little beer and pretzels game, but I want it to be like more fun and less rules intensive, and I definitely felt like Blood Bowl was a little bit too rules intensive, although it was definitely fun if you're constantly going back and forth through the rulebooks. Even after having like 10 or more games under your belt, it's probably just a bit too crunchy for what should be like a fun skirmish game. Also, not a huge fan of how long it would take to play the game, as oftentimes it would take like 2, 3, or even more hours to finish an entire game. So hopefully it is condensed, still fun, still has lots of details and fun and thematic components to it, but feels a little bit more like the flow that you want from a quick little skirmish game. So let me know what you think of the previous editions of Blood Bowl. Have you been playing it? Are you interested in jumping in with the new edition? Always like to hear back from you guys in the comments. And as always, special thanks to the Game Bunker for sponsoring the channel. Check out the link in the description to save 15% on most Games Workshop products with code WHMS at checkout. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and I'm out of here.